Brought my trusty wheelbarrow and buckets to help us haul the dirt, don't you know?
Well, there's gonna be a lot of dirt, too, because it's gonna be a deep hole.
What was a deep hole good for?
Oh, these are hard hats. There for safety. Nobody goes down in the hole without them, okay?
Ah, I think this hole is deep enough.
Deep enough for what?
Thanks.
The hat made a pretty cool sound. But his hat didn't make the same sound. What did it hit to make that cool sound? He could find out if he hit things till he heard that sound again. What was down there anyway? If no one could go down in the hole without wearing a hard hat, and all their hard hats were down in the hole, how could they ever get them back? The longer one should reach deeper. What he needed was something long that could grab, like his hands. George knew this turned the water on and off. Wrong way. The hard hats were floating like boats. And they looked closer. The shovel reached them now. They were closer.
Oh, I gotta change that one too.
Oh.
Yeah.
George never knew it could take so long to fill a hole with water. But he waited patiently, and the hats rose on top of the water. Mr. Quint's lucky float. Could it be? George knew what made the noise, and he had the hats back. So it all worked out. Except, how could he get all that water out of their brand new hole?
Did I drop that again? Oh, thanks.
Hey, you guessed this was gonna be our new pond. Well, let's clean up and we're done.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna surprise you, but I guess you surprised me. Oh, twice.
Exactly. Those down there are low notes. And up there are the high notes. You can practice with this. George took conducting very seriously and practiced all the time. He felt ready to conduct just about anything. Except Charky.
No, Charky. That's not yours. Here's your toy. Sorry, George.
When showtime came, George felt like a conductor. Oh, you look like a real conductor, George. No problem. Here, use mine.
Hey, George.
Looking good.
Hey, is that George leading the band? I saw him out here yesterday conducting pigeons. Where'd it go?
Rats! I didn't see. Sharky will find it and bring it back if we wait here. There she is. Sharky!
Stop bothering George! Can't you see he's in a tuxedo? You did it, George! Great!
Way to go, George!
Bravo! Bravo!
Two things George learned from that experience. Timing was everything. And people love watching a flipping dog.
George, come on up and I'll show you how the projector works. A movie is made up of many small pictures. These gears pull the pictures past the lens. When we turn on the lamp, it shines light through the film. Ta-da! There's the movie. Welcome to the Bijou, Mr. Glass.
Isle of Dinosaurs. Seen it 100 times.
Oh, no.
Enjoy the show.
Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Wrong music. Watch the booth for me, please.
You got it.
Oh, no. George, I forgot to start the popcorn machine. Thanks. It's all set to go. Can you change your tune? Less jazz, more mystery?
This didn't seem like enough kernels to make popcorn for everyone.
Yikes! The film broke.
Just a minor problem, sir. We'll have it fixed in no time. George, tell the band to slow down once I fix the projector speed. Oh, boy. Ah, here it is.
Hundley was afraid the popcorn would never stop. It was time to get help stopping this mess. Hundley wasn't going to let a bag of popcorn and a monkey stop him.
Mr. Glass, I'll be in the lobby if you'd like to talk. Oh.
Well, what did he think?
Now that was unique. I've never sat through anything like it. You folks truly knocked my socks off. Yes, you've convinced me that this old bijou has got to stay.
Fantastic.
Just one thing. Next time, when the volcano erupts, how about a little less salt on the popcorn?
George's mouth felt glued shut.
George, are you okay?
I think it's the cake.
My cake?
George.
Weird. Professor Wiseman is a genius, but she can't bake a cake. That doesn't bode well for the bake sale.
What could have gone wrong with the cake? George didn't know enough about cooking to even guess. But Chef Piscetti knew about cooking.
Hello, Giorgio.
The first thing George noticed was all the chef's cooking tools. Some spoons were very deep. The chef seemed to put in whatever he wanted. In any amount he wanted. George knew Professor Wiseman had scientific tools, but did she own the right cooking tools?
Oh, hi, George.
George wasn't finding many tools.
Oh, my. The cookbook. Oh, that was there when I moved in. I never use it. If one is truly creative, there's no need for a cookbook. We're making carrot muffins, so we'll need carrots. What do you think? 1 carrot per muffin? We have everything we need to make a nice pan of muffins. Did we put a bit of salt in the sugar or a bit of sugar in the salt? I can't tell. Okay, George, turn on the oven. Oh, I so enjoy being creative. I think our muffins will be a huge success.
Maybe the muffins would taste better than they looked.
Oh, dear.
Perhaps Chef Pischetti would know what went wrong with the muffins.
I will make you a favorite dish of my grandmother. Timballo del Gattapardo, Sicilian pie. Let me just check the recipe and I will begin.
Recipe?
What?
Okay.
Thanks a million.
So that's what that thing was for.
I think this is my best timballo ever. Thanks to my new assistants.
Torta di caroti. Oh, that sounds good. Whatever it is.
Mwah! Carrot cake.
George and the professor had the same thought at the same time.
Bake sale.
The kitchen is yours. Maybe we should just go pick up donuts.
Yeah, donuts. Yeah, that sounds good.
Now we're talking.
Great cake.
That sure looks good.
Professor Wiseman made it.
Oh, uh-huh. Wow, look at that cake.
We made 2. 1 for the bake sale and 1 for Rescue Squad 86. I want to try some of these formulas. I mean recipes. They seem so easy now, like gene splitting.
Now that George knew all about cooking, he didn't need to ask the chef about the failed muffins.
Those shorts were a gift from my grandma.
George wasn't thinking about funny shorts now. He needed a new soccer ball. And if a lemonade stand worked for the boy with the yellow hat, it could work for George.
Hey, George. Whew, it's a real scorcher, huh? Oh, you want a lemon crate? Sure, go right ahead.
George now had his very own lemonade stand. This was pretty easy.
Wow, is it ever hot? Hey, is that lemonade? Thanks, but I can't drink all that. Don't you have any cups? That's still a lot. How about... There, that's a good amount.
George never knew you could make 1 cup of lemonade into 2.
Delicious. Let me give you a little something.
What a great business. George wondered why everyone didn't have a lemonade stand.
Here you go. Thanks.
George, I sell this same lemonade. How would you like it if I came to your house and did monkey stuff before you could get to it?
Unfortunately, some people didn't want competition. Some people were just too busy.
Hey, we have a present for you. A brand new soccer ball.
Wow, you guys are fantastic. Let's go play soccer. Let's go. That was great. Thanks for the ball.
And some people had soccer balls. George was ready to quit. But he decided to try one last location.
There you are, Charky. I've been looking for you all morning. Hi, George. Oh, is this your lemonade stand? Are you making much money? Huh? Oh, you have to charge money, George.
Now George realized what the man with the yellow hat meant. He earned money and bought a ball.
An iced tea truck sprung a leak at the zoo, and the elephants drank it all.
I heard it was on its way to the construction site. Now those poor workers have nothing to drink. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Thanks, monkey.
Wow, we made a lot of money today, George. We sold every last drop of your lemonade.
But it wasn't George's lemonade.
I am really looking forward to coming home and having ice-cold lemonade.
He had to replace it before the thirsty man with the yellow hat came home.
George, where did all the lemonade go? Did you take our lemonade out for a walk? Oh, yeah, I noticed our soccer ball was flat, so I got a new one.
It worked. George ran a lemonade stand and got a soccer ball. And the man with the yellow hat learned how to make lemonade come out of George's nose. George noticed that people seemed to like red a lot because they all stopped to look at it. People who liked red didn't like green. When the light turned green, everybody drove away. And when it came to yellow, so far people only liked it enough to slow down and look a little bit. The lights were always changing. People didn't get much time to enjoy their favorite colors. George made a special green side because someone who liked green was bound to show up. A yellow side for those who might prefer yellow. And a red side, which George predicted would be the most popular.
What's going on here? Move it!
George didn't understand why they were unhappy. If they didn't like it, why didn't they just drive past the red light?
Thanks, Wind.
Oh, did you do this? But now, George, you're from the city. You must see traffic lights every day. Don't you know how they work?
George only paid attention to the lights that told him when to walk. Those other lights were for drivers. And he didn't drive.
Well, you're young and you are a monkey, but you should try to be more curious about important things. Well, it's simple. Green means the car should go. Yellow means slow down. Red means the cars have to stop.
The light was out. But that wasn't so bad. It wasn't even there yesterday. Except that yesterday, Jumpy had his branch bridge to cross the road on. Then George thought of something he could do to help. Since George now understood how a traffic light worked, he was ready to be one. With George in charge, that traffic light worked better than before. At least it was better for squirrels.
Well, George, Squirrel, Chicken, and Chicks, too, I am going to see that this situation is resolved. That's my job.
It turned out they'd put that light up on the wrong corner. It was meant to go up in the middle of town. Wint Quint and Clint Quint put up a temporary squirrel bridge until the tree branches could grow back. And George decided to look at the traffic lights back in the city. Maybe some of them needed a monkey.
Hiya, George. Hey, you want to try some delicious made out of apples that I picked myself apple cider? Do you want a whole bottle? That'll be $3.50, please.
Why don't you and Allie make a trade? That's what we used to do when we were kids.
Yeah. I like it, but I don't want to trade for a stick. I like the cart, though.
George wasn't sure he wanted to give up his new cart. But then again, that cider was delicious.
Now just remember, kids, once you make a trade, it's for keeps.
We know.
And was missing his cart. There were so many fun things he could be doing. No! Like playing hide and seek. Or carrying a pet fish around. But the cart was gone. Unless he could trade it back for something.
You want me to trade the cart for a jar of sauerkraut? No, I'd rather have the cart. I'm kind of using it.
George was in luck. He had seen a pony just like that over at Vicky's house.
You want to trade a jar of sauerkraut for my pony? No, thanks. Except maybe a dollhouse.
George didn't have a dollhouse. Allie had a dollhouse, though. If George could trade something for the dollhouse, then he could trade the dollhouse for the pony and trade the pony for the cart.
Did you make that? Wow! I love it! Wait right here. Here you go, George.
Hey, George! Like my cart? Allie traded it to me for an old backpack. You want to trade that pony for the cart? No thanks. I need this to help me carry stuff to the swap meet. A swap meet is where lots of people gather in a big space and trade stuff. You should come, it's fun. Who knows? You might find something I would swap the cart for.
Oh, this is great, George. I'll bring all the stuff I want to get rid of. Oh, no, that's the keep pile. That's the get rid of pile.
The next day, George hoped that between his sticks and the man's stuff, they'd have something that Bill would trade for.
Got it. Need it. No. I like her sombrero, though.
You want to trade the sombrero? Sure.
You want the cart? It's a deal. Oh, wait. I just traded it to Mr. Quint.
Well, that's a dandy fishing reel, but unfortunately, I just swapped the cart with my brother for this singing whale.
49 tons of krill on the wall, 49 tons of krill.
George found Mr. Quint's brother, Flint, but Flint had traded the cart to his other brother, Wint, for a back massager. Wint had traded the cart to Mrs. Rankins for some soap on a rope. And Mrs. Rankins had traded the cart to Vicky.
Sorry, George. I just traded the cart to some people from the city.
George had worked so hard to get that cart back, and now it was gone for good.
There's nothing here that I want. See, I'm an artist. I work with wood, and what I'm looking for are unusual sticks. Well, these are the best sticks I've ever seen. Thank you.
At last, George had a cart. Of course, he no longer had anything to put in it, but that wouldn't last long.
Hi, George. That's terrific. It looks just like Jade. Take a look. Yeah, Professor Wiseman and I rescued her when she lost her jungle home. Look, she's changing color. Chameleons can do that. See, she's usually green like her jungle surroundings, and that's why we named her Jade. But under the sun's rays, she got warmer, and that made her change color. Watch. Chameleons change color when the temperature changes. Anyway, today Jade will get a new home at the zoo. That is, if I can convince Dr. Chroma that she's the kind of rare chameleon he's been looking for. Hey, do you want to feed Jade while I'm gone? Oh, great. Her food's on the table. Just drop in a few pieces and she'll do the rest. Thanks, George. Bye-bye.
Jade had an amazing tongue. George had left the cage open. George hoped that Squeaky would lure Jade back to her cage. All he could do now was wait, quietly. Shh. Maybe George could keep track by tracking her tracks. Hundley didn't know what George was up to. Whatever it wasn't clean. George's plan had worked. Jade's tracks went right out the door. They found the wagon, but Jade was gone. And now she had a million places to hide.
Hi, George. Oh, what happened here? Oh, boy. Hey, Jade. Well, I don't know where George went, but I have to get you to the zoo. I can't be late for Professor Chroma.
Maybe Jade liked to be warm. Maybe that's where George should look. Was there a warm place that George had missed? George had to do was put Jade back in her cage. The cage was gone. That meant that the man had taken Squeaky to the zoo instead of Jade.
Hey, George, what's the rush? Sounds exciting. Well, hop on.
Meanwhile, the man with the yellow hat had just finished telling the dramatic story of Jade's rescue.
And now I would like to examine Jade. If she is the rare chameleon that you say, then, and only then, can she stay.
Well, of course. Squeaky?
What was that sound?
What? The squeak? Oh, hey, let's all go to lunch, huh? I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
The chameleon, please. Show me the chameleon.
Oh, okay. George?
Let me see. Well, it's... perhaps... Yes! This is the chameleon we've been hoping for! Oh, welcome, Jade, to the zoo.